and this is the Binding for Beginners series. And we're actually going to do Binding of Isaac on easy mode today. Bet you didn't know there was one of those. So I'm actually going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to start over on file 3, which is a completely blank file, and or maybe it's not. Hold on, let me delete that first. Not deleting either of those. Yes. Okay, now it's a blank file. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go into one of the challenges, which are down here, which seem like they would be more difficult, especially considering that the game is already quite difficult. But there's a few of them that are a little bit easier. You can do either slow roll or computer savvy are good intro levels, because it starts you off with a chunk of really powerful items that help make the game a little bit easier. So I'm going to go computer savvy. I'm computer savvy. Maybe you are too. So here we go. So what you have here is technology 1 and 2, and that creates 2 beams instead of tiers, and those are exceptionally powerful, and as you'll soon see, they're also homing to a certain extent, which just makes everything much easier. So if you're having trouble and want to build up a little bit of confidence before you go after mom, then you can just do this. And it's particularly helpful for big bosses like this that have, he spawns multiple enemies, and so this just makes it a little bit easier to really just pin damage on him without having to worry about anything else that's going on. Oh, you're still alive. You're not supposed to be alive. Alright, so we've got the HP up, which I always dig. And all we gotta do now is find the treasure room, and then we can just jump to the next floor. So yeah, there's a couple of these runs that are, well, if you'll notice, much easier. And so this will allow you to kind of get a feel for the bosses, the way they move, the way they, the way they do things, and how you're going to beat them. And this time I'm also going to keep a special eye out for those special rocks I'm always telling you about that can be opened up. Oh, okay. So because this is a challenge mode, there's not actually going to be treasure rooms. You can check online, and it'll tell you which of the maps are going to have treasure rooms. Okay, so this room right here, continuing on how to find secret rooms, this one opens to the boss, and so it's not possible for that to be a secret room. Makes it a little bit easier. So this should be a secret room. And so we can get a little bit of nothing. But since we don't have to conserve our keys for this run, then we're just gonna carry that on and keep going. But yeah, you can use the shop to power yourself up, and so the 14 coins could come in handy. We'll see. I said that I was going to experiment with this run, and so what we're also trying to do is see if we can get to if we can get credit for killing the boss. I don't think we can, but I'm really curious. And we can also look for boss rush mode, which comes from beating mom in under 20 minutes, which I think with this powerful of a character shouldn't honestly be that hard. So yeah. But yeah, this set of powers can be kind of ridiculous. You still got to dodge stuff, obviously, but with the homing and the power and the ability to hit a lot of enemies at the same time, this is much easier. I still hear someone hopping around. Where you at? There you are. Alright. Ooh, soul heart. Bingo. He'll come at you 3 times and then have to rest. One other element of his is whenever he does the whistle, then immediately after that, then he'll do his little 3-pronged fireball attack thing. But yeah, most of the bosses have about 3 attacks. he'll come at you 3 times, like I said. So we've popped 10. We have yet another HP, yet another soul heart. So we're doing really well on health. So I'm going to walk into this with an open mind, and you know how much I love them damage ups. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about the rest of the floor. I would like to get to boss rush mode, so that I can show you something easy and something difficult at the same time. This is probably one of the easier ways to take out that particular challenge. I like the ones without eyes, because then they can't see you and come at you, bro. Okay, if I drop it right here, I can... my non-existent bomb. My bad. But yeah, one of the other significant advantages of this is that you can shoot all the way across the screen, stay outside of range of most enemies, everything. So yeah, like I said, it's just easy mode. There's keys, still need a bomb. There's not really any particular method that I've been able to find for heading to Mom, or heading to the boss room of a certain place. It's just whatever you can find. Fanny pack is fun. You can get 2 trinkets that way, which can be a real source of power. So yeah. But like I said, there's not really any way that I've found to double up on, or to find the Mom's room any faster. If you know of one, let me know, down in the comments. And yeah, where was that guy? There you are. Alright, so if I place a bomb here-ish, I'll be able to check for a secret room, as well as explode this up, give him monies. I forgot that I spent all my money, and so he's going to pay for it. Sorry, guy. Not really any profit in it, but there could have been. And that's the fun for me of Binding of Isaac, is just the risk reward that you're constantly chasing. You remember this guy? Yeah, you can keep throwing those at me all day. Dang it. 2 in a row. That's a bummer. And why did I drop that? Caffeine pill. Yes. If you'll notice, not drinking Monster today. See the timer up there between the levels? That means that it's still possible to get the boss rush room, which is 6 minutes 28. So I would certainly hope so. No, probably not. The only way to get this bonus is through a flying item or something of that nature. There's not really any way to force that through. But yeah, that's a potentially really hazardous room that's just kind of nullified by the fact that I'm just slaughtering everything in a matter of seconds. I like slaughtering things in a matter of seconds. I don't know about you. Come on now, buddy. Yeah, they'll kind of tense up for a second and then come at you. Know how much I love these guys. As does everyone, I think. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. We haven't really been hit yet, except for a couple of times on that boss. That just feels good, doesn't it? Alright, left hand changes chests to red chests, which gives you a better chance of getting hearts or soul hearts, which are fun, beneficial, etc. Yay, items. Alright. There we go. Hey, Gertie. But But yeah, on this one, just pick a corner where you can easily dodge out of the way of that shot. I say easily. Okay, I've got something going on where I'm dropping stuff whenever I get hit. Maybe I should get hit more often. But yeah, his two things that he's going to drop are the are bonus enemies, like so, or the little bomby things that spawn right underneath him. So he has a direct attack, indirect attack, and then minions, I guess. So those are his 3 attacks. Never really thought about that much. Pageant boy, lots of monies. Okay, not that much monies. Bloody friend on the right will drop a trail of blood behind you. Guppy's tail, and then brimstone. Brimstone is really advantageous in the right situation. You just fire just this beam of hatred to your right, and since we're in a hurry, we'll just skip the rest of this floor. Again, you can go a lot faster if you're not looking for treasure rooms. So yeah, so we're all the way to the depths already. Introduces the new enemies. Also, interesting fact about those guys and those beams is you can actually be hit twice by them because they have something of a duration before they explode. So be careful with that, and don't think that just because you got hit, you can just sit there and fire blindly at your foes. We've got 4 keys, so let's go ahead and check out what's in here. Nothing really. So if you notice, if you're moving quickly enough, they don't really have a time to draw a bead on you and get you with their little bone tossing thingies. And this is just a weird room, so yeah, check weird rooms. So this is depths 1, so we'll come pick that up at the end. It'll waste a little bit of time, but we're doing really well on time, so we'll see how that goes. And I just ran into a wall because I'm still getting used to talking and playing at the same time. So thank you for bearing with me while I get through that. I love those enemies. I know I've said it before, but I just really like the cleverness there. Nope, 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 nope. Back off. Alright, goat hoof, speed up. And I could still pick up another trinket if I want it. Oh, bloody hell, a double peak. At least it's not the big guy. Alright, so I can keep the other one behind that wall, because they will come track at you like so, but they will not be able, they don't go through the bricks or the stones or whatever those are. So I can deal with them one at a time, which is really convenient as this guy's kind of a Dutch. So yeah, I want to finish this one off before I take on the other one. And that's a trick that you can use, not on all of the bosses, but on some of them. If there's something natural in the middle of the room that kind of lets you split it up, use that to your advantage. Look at the terrain, figure out what's there, what you can use, because sometimes bosses are a little bit easier than they appear. Not often, but a little bit. There's also another version of this guy, the Blob or something, that will spit those brimstone fire thingies out of his eyes. And the best way to deal with him is to hang out at the bottom of the room, and that way whenever he shoots his beams, then you're just out of range. Also, the decor, if you'll notice on this room, is something we don't see anywhere else. It's actually a reference to something in the future. I don't think you really care about story spoilers, but I'll let you find out if that's something that you want to dig in deep enough and see. Or you can keep watching and I'll get there eventually. So yeah, my eternal heart, or salvation heart, soul heart, my thing. So I get 2 health ups from that floor, and if you'll notice, the pentagram is the only damage up item we've received so far. So, as always, give you one shot to give me something cool. And suck it. Try to give me a bomb. Also, this up here, we can go ahead and use it because it's only going to take red hearts. And we had a red heart waiting, so 2 free coins. Which is fun. Really? Wow, that was just straight up awful. One on the other side. There we go. Apologies for that. So yeah, just make them come at you and kind of use that to monitor and track and eliminate their movements. If you can shoot them from far enough away, do it. Wait for the blood spatter to go down. Grab ourselves a free key. Free. Nothing's free. Except this coin. Bugger. But yeah, the other one that I was debating taking on was ooh, nice. Monies. The other one that I was debating taking on was Slow Ride, which also it's hard to tell, but that is a gravity well in the middle of the room, and that will divert not these tiers, but usual tiers, and kind of mess with enemies. But yeah, it's all about divide and conquer. And cheat if you can. So, yeah. Now I really want to find a shop because we're pretty rich. And honestly, if I wasn't doing so well on time, I might try to hack that blood donation machine, see what I can get out of that. I don't like those guys. I don't like their jumping, because especially in big rooms, all you really have to track is their shadow. And, you know, we all know how much fun shadows can be. But yeah, there's a couple of enemies, particularly on the later floors, where really your only clue as to how to defeat them is shadows, and that's not so great. Come on. Alright, so hopefully this is a, nope. Just an opportunity for more money. Another fun fact is if greed hits you with his things, you drop money, which is why his greed moniker kind of makes sense, because he's trying to rob you. So maybe he should be just spawned in Central Park. I've never actually been to New York City, but I know that's where you get mugged. You know, so if you want that to be part of your New York City experience, that's where you go. Nope. Alright. Time for Mom. You know my rules about trying to open up the room a little bit. Just make Mom easier to dodge. And then again, you know, in this opportunity, you have a chance to hit several enemies at once. Do it. Also, if you jump out right in front of one of these, sometimes you'll talk too much while you're playing, and then you'll die. Yeah, if you can get her foot to spawn, that can be something that's much easier. And I'm out of bombs. Resource management. But yeah, if you can get her hand to spawn, the hand stays out for a little bit longer than the eye or the whatever the heck that is. We're almost there. And And you see the giant chasm to the side. So we'll take the range up because we beat it in 17 minutes. And this is boss rush mode. So, easy mode followed by hard mode. I can pick any one of these items. I actually don't have any idea what that first one is. I don't think I've seen that before. Maybe is it the flower thing? Black Lotus? No. Looks like a witch's hat. Which is kind of cool. And that's the thing, is like I said, I've put literally over 100 hours into this game. And there's still stuff I just haven't seen. And I still don't see it. Okay, so we have the PhD over in the left, bottom left-hand corner, obvious from the PhD. And that's good for pills. Top right is Scatoli, makes flies love you. Bottom left is Ipecac, which makes things explode. And I'm just really curious as to what this is. Charm Tears. Well, that could be fun. So you can charm things and have them... I don't like that. Don't do that. So you can die. So yeah, that's going to be ridiculously useful here because we're going to be fighting several bosses at a time. And if we can charm one of them into being our friend, so much the better. Yeah, Eternal Heart. Thanks, that's useful. So now he's gonna go after, or maybe he's not, I don't know. But yeah, in this situation, just kind of pick the guy that you want to go after and go kill yourself an SOB. See what you can, whoa, where did you come from? Okay, so that one's dead. All we have left is Spider. Mama Widow or whatever her name is. I really don't like that guy that just spawned last time because he drops these things and those look like poop but they're red and that means that they will continuously respawn and if you step on them they will hurt you. So that. Alright. So yeah, this situation just kind of pick your guy, whoever it is that you want to take out. I'm taking him out because he's got his little eyeball thingies. Now I don't like his eyeball thingies. Bugger. But yeah, still doing pretty well. And where is your friend? Oh. Did I kill your friend by accident? Well, that was awful. I actually should have taken out Loki first. This was poor planning on my part. Go ahead and grab that. Because he splits off into a bunch of little guys. It would be much easier to deal with that if I wasn't having to deal with another boss at the same time. Where'd you go? There you are. I keep forgetting about those. I'm not doing so terribly well at this. And I saw a guy right before I started playing Isaac who was like, oh, I'm so awful at this game or this part or whatever, and I was like, dude, screw you. But I do want this to be something where you can use it and just kind of see, you know, what to do, what not to do. This is particularly useful on these guys because you're actually hitting all the sections of his heart at the same time. The little centipede guy. And I'm gonna clear out... Okay, I've got one bomb. That was pointless. Well, I mean, I guess overall it's pointless anyway, because it's just gonna... Yeah, you've got random jumps. I can at least see the other guy coming. So, I'm gonna keep going after Monstro. Figure out what he's... I did not even remember picking up a black heart. Alright, twofer. Yeah, they will drop, oh yeah, I did promise that I would show this guy's whatever. See if I can get him to come after me. That was the cat, he's fine. But yeah, fed him a bomb, and it does considerable damage to him. So yeah, very much like a Dodongo. Now I'll just sit down here at the bottom of the screen, and I will just shoot at you because I can. So he's spawning enemies up there, and I assume they're dying. His health is going down. So I'm pretty happy about that. See if there was anybody else. Alright, we've got bunch of jumping baddies. Alright. Again, keep using the whoa. Keep using the architecture around the room to our advantage. And right now I'm just trying to stay out of that lower left-hand corner. Because that is a dangerous spot. So yeah, after you finish the boss run, if you manage to do that successfully, then you will get your choice of another 4 items, I think. That's how that goes. Yeah, thanks, buddy. You were my buddy very briefly. I did not appreciate it. Our friendship did not go so great. But yeah, just kind of keep after him and keep doing it. But this is a good chance to kind of eyeball a couple of the enemies and see what kind of things they can do to you, which is useful information. But it's I think 15 waves of 2 boss figures each, and so it's definitely meant to be challenging. But you know, you're not going to hit 20. You're not going to beat bosses within 20 minutes for a little while. So yeah, this is a situation I don't really have an effective way to fight Pin, which is the guy popping up everywhere. I don't really have an effective way to fight him, so I'm just going to fight this guy and wait for him to pop up and kill him when I can. And actually, I don't think I ever see the guy that drops the, where did you come from? Yeah, it got kind of messy in here. Okay, there's the guy I was telling you about. He starts with both of his eyeballs already popped out. Fortunately, in this situation, I have the ability to target him from an angle. So I'm going to keep doing that to keep him from doing his big monster eyeball attack, which he can aim either down or to the side, like so. So that guy's much more dangerous than he appeared on this run. Both of these guys split into 2. Watch for bombs, watch for other enemies, watch for chargings, and appearing off the side of the screen like so. So, yeah. Probably a good shot just to see how stuff goes. And like I said, this is a test, so we'll see. Alright, that's a slow effect. I don't know why I got the slow effect. And yeah, the side's coming out of nowhere from Death, which is the gray one. War is this red dude here, and a lot of being somewhere else. They are pretty generous with the hearts through the boss rush, and so you know, you get a little bit of respite, more than you would if you were fighting them like regular bosses. And just go with what you can, do what you can, and kill the fallen, because oh god, kill the fallen. Fight to the death in my honor. Alright, these are a lot of fun. These are scapular. You have been blessed. I think it does something like takes away... I'm actually going to check that out real quick, because it's a really cool item that I encourage you to pick up anytime you find it. No, that is not what I thought it was at all. Okay, it says once per room, when you're damaged down to half a heart, you gain 1 soul heart. So potentially useful, but not terribly. So we're going to see once I pick this up whether it gives us like a legit kill and advances to Mom's heart or not. No. Okay, so challenges only unlock the thing that they say. So I encourage you to go online, see if there's anything in the challenge rewards that you're looking for, and find out if there's anything there that you want. Go for it. And actually, it also didn't give us the bonus for finishing boss rush mode with Isaac, which there's individual rewards for finishing with each of the characters. So check those out, and if it's something you think you can do, go for it. don't really feel a whole lot of pressure to do that early, because as you unlock more items and you get a better feel for the game, you'll know when you can skip something or just continue without exploring a floor all the way to its fullest. So yeah, that was Binding of Isaac, Binding for Beginners 2.0. Check us out on TWIOCH Gaming, on Twitch, TWIOCH on YouTube, and Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else. Not Google+. We should work on that. So, yeah, thank you for checking us out, and have a good day. Good luck with Isaac's mom and the devil and Jesus and all the bad guys that they throw at you. Jesus is not actually an enemy, but maybe in the update.